Hey guys, and welcome to your Divine Masculine Tarot Love messages here. These messages are going to be general, guys, but you already know that. If you're after a personal tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video here in the show more section below. With all of that being said, guys, let's go ahead, give the cards a shuffle, and let's see what messages are being predicted for you here. Okay, we've got the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups. Wow. The Five of Cups here. Queen of Wands, but she's in reverse. You've got the Queen of Cups. You've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Well, what's going on here, guys? Okay, there may be a lack of communication. For a lot of you, I feel like with the Two of Swords here, this is a blocked energy here. So, some of you, I feel like maybe you and your DM here aren't necessarily communicating. Maybe your DM here has blocked you, or you've blocked them, or there is some sort of blockages around your connection here. I'm seeing that with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups here. I'm seeing that right now, guys, you have, right now is a really important time with regards to your connection here with your DM, because right now you have the time, or right now is a really great opportunity to start making some changes, or start making adjustments, or considering plans, or even considering changes here. Like right now you have the chance to make those adjustments here. And if some of you are considering taking this commitment to the next level here, I feel like the cards do show promise here. But I'm also seeing that a lot of you, I feel like decisions that are going to be made right now is going to really determine your future connection with your DM, or it's going to really determine, it'll have the potential here to possibly bring the two of you together, or possibly push each other even further away here. There's a lot, I feel like, with the Two of Swords. You guys aren't necessarily talking, but I feel like communication right now is a really good thing, because communication right now is much needed, and it would be a really good thing, because I feel like the fact that maybe your DM here is not communicating is essentially, I feel like it could be instilling like a paranoia within you, or it could be pushing you further away here, or vice versa. If you're the one that's not communicating here, your DM could be being like, he could feel like as though, they're being pushed further away here. So I do feel like if the two of you want, to make this work, for a lot of you, I feel like there's a need for you to make there's a need for you to make changes, adjustments here. For some of you, the Two of Swords, it doesn't necessarily mean that the two of you aren't talking. Maybe you feel as though your connection here has stagnated. Like, for a long time here, the two of you have sort of just been here at this place, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and the connection just hasn't grown and hasn't, evolved since then. What needs to happen is, I'm seeing some changes, okay? Whether changes in the way that you communicate. Some of you, you've had a lot of plans, intentions, or motivations for the connection, but I'm seeing that the two of you haven't necessarily taken any actions towards those plans, intentions, or motivations. So the two of you really need to come together to cooperate and take action, because a plan is just a plan. A goal is just a goal unless you take that necessary action. And that's what I feel like needs to happen here. Otherwise, if not, your energies will continue, they'll continue to sort of stagnate and be where they are. It can be an exciting time for you right now, because I feel like you may be going through an uncomfortable energy, but I feel like it's an opportunity to really try and identify, what's not working in your relationship. What's not working? What are the weaknesses of your relationship? What are the strengths? And sort of go from there. Because I feel like this right now is the time this is make or break, guys. This is make or break. What you do now with your DM will determine if the two of you have a future, if the two of you will end up here in each other's future here. The Five of Cups, this is an energy of living in the past. For some of you, the connection is not able to move forward because there's something here that's happened in the past that you haven't let go of, or this person hasn't let go of. if you continue to live in the past, you won't be able to move forward here with the future. So you can't enter a new chapter if you keep rereading the old one, guys. There's a need to cut ties and release yourself from the past. With the Seven of Swords below it, I feel like this past energy is maybe in the past your DM he has lied to you, and they've betrayed your trust. They broke your trust, and you're finding it really hard to believe them or trust them again. Or maybe they've gone behind your back and did something sneaky and tried to get away with certain things. And I can see how that sort of you're still holding on to that, because if they've done it once, if they're capable of doing it once, they probably are capable of doing it again. So some of you, I feel like there's a need to really to make peace with the conflict here, to make peace with a past situation or a past hurt or a past betrayal. You can't keep going. I feel like you can't move forward if you keep looking backwards, because I feel like this is what sort of stagnated your energies here. And the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here, both in reverse, tells me that there's certain areas that have stunted the growth of your connection. I feel like the two of you really need to communicate. You need to communicate openly and honestly about, where your connection is suffering. Because I feel like maybe the two of you have very different communication styles. Maybe the two of you you need to consider their viewpoint and they need to consider your viewpoint, right? Because I feel like right now is it's a very positive energy in a sense where right now you're given a chance. I feel like you're really given a chance to move forward in a stagnated connection. It's giving you a chance to clear any confusion or clear any misunderstandings, or it's giving you a chance to work through and resolve any issues. It's also giving a chance to, put those plans of yours into action finally. So, like I said, I feel like what's going on with the two of you now is really going to determine whether or not this connection is going to survive. It's sink or swim right now, guys, and I feel like what you will do next matters. What you will communicate next to one another matters, because this determines whether or not the relationship stays here in an area that's stagnated, that stood still for quite some time, or the relationship gets forward momentum, picks up traction, and moves forward. Okay, so what the two of you do right now, what your next steps will be here, truly matter here and will make all the difference. I feel like your relationship with your DM here hinges on, the next conversation or the next steps that the two of you take. And I feel like there's so much potential here. And I know that, with the DM connection and the twin flame connection, I mean, there's always challenges and there's always, setbacks, or there's always some sort of obstacles. But that's there to sort of, if your connection can survive those, that's only strengthening and deepening your connection. So if you can fight through those barriers and those obstacles here, you're only going to come out stronger because of it. And ultimately, there is a lot of potential, I guess, guys. It would be a shame if the two of you don't fully, manifest or utilize all of this potential. Alright, guys, and these are your messages. Thank you, as always, for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to this channel. I will be sharing with you more tarot love messages, so stay tuned. Thanks, guys, again. Bye for now.